I was there, not in the center of every miracle, but near enough to feel the trembling of eternity in the everyday. My name is Mary, wife of Cleophas, and sister to the woman God chose to carry his son. Yes, that Mary, my sister. The one who gave birth in a stable. The one who bore the weight of prophecy in her womb. The one who was honored and heartbroken. We were just girls once, my sister and I, running through Nazareth, fetching water, whispering dreams. I always thought she'd marry quietly, raise children, and live a peaceful life. But heaven had other plans. When she told me what the angel had said, that she would conceive by the Holy Spirit, I'll admit, I didn't understand. Who could? She was so young, so pure. But there was a calm in her eyes, like she knew something sacred was unfolding, and she had already said yes. Joseph, a good man. Our families knew each other well. When he took her in, despite what it might cost him, I knew then that God had chosen wisely. He bore the whispers, the judgments, and he stood by her. They were bound not just by love, but by obedience to God. And then he was born, Jesus, my nephew, but he never really belonged to us, did he? From the beginning, there was something in his eyes, deep and knowing, like the whole world lived inside him. He helped Joseph in the carpenter's shop, played with the other children, but sometimes he would say things that silenced the room, truths far too big for a child's mouth. My sister never stopped watching him. Her eyes followed him wherever he went, with pride and pain, because she knew every miracle he performed, every crowd he fed, every heart he healed, brought him closer to the cross. And I was there, on that awful day, the day the sky went dark. I stood beside my sister, as she watched her firstborn beaten, mocked, and crucified. I held her when her knees gave way. I whispered prayers through my tears. I would have traded places with her 1,000 times, but I couldn't. None of us could. But death was not the end. 3 days later, he rose, just as he said. My sister saw him. We all did. And in that moment, everything changed. Now, I spend my days teaching my grandchildren about the one who fed thousands, who walked on water, who washed feet. About my nephew, the Son of God. About how our family once whispered secrets around clay ovens. And now we whisper praises in the upper rooms. I was the aunt of the Messiah. I watched him grow. I watched him die. I watched him lived again. And I will spend the rest of my days telling the world what I saw.